the first two things before acting today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. I'm going to deviate today a little bit, but first, the quote by Marcus Aurelius. Now remember, Marcus Aurelius was the Roman emperor, so in his quotes and his meditations, he's often talking about his own, his own space and his own time, and again, these are his personal journals, right? So in this one, he's kind of talking about previous emperors. So, the quote by Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor: "The first thing to do, don't get worked up. For everything happens according to nature of all things, and in a short time, you'll be nobody and nowhere, even as the great emperors Hadrian and Augustus are now." Basically means no matter what, we're all going to die and you're going to be in the ground no matter what. Everyone. So, first thing to do, don't get worked up. The next thing to do, consider carefully the task at hand for what it is, while remembering that your purpose is to be a good human being. Get straight to doing what nature requires of you, and speak as you see most just and fitting, with kindness, modesty, and sincerity. So this is basically Marcus Aurelius's battle-tested method for dealing with what is right. Literally. First, don't get upset. Don't react. Duck on water. Remember, I use that reference. You see a duck gliding across water? Underneath the water, his little feet are kicking. You can't see that, but you see that duck just gliding across water. Same thing when someone tries to trigger you. The universe happens. Hey man, that's fate. Stuff is going to happen. Like me, I used to get triggered all the time. That's exactly why I'm doing this journey, because I didn't want anybody to have that power over me to push the let's upset Shawn button. So, it's very simple. Don't get upset and do the right thing. Now, what I'm going to shift to today is on Fortitude Mindset Mastery on the Stoic tab. It has the 4 pillars of Stoic virtue and the 10 Stoic principles. Now, again, this is philosophy. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. And these are the principles that I've derived from some of the text and readings that I've been doing. But first, the 4 pillars of Stoic virtue. Number 1, justice, which is the art of righteousness. Justice for Stoics is the cornerstone of social harmony and personal integrity. It's about doing the right thing, not just for oneself, but for the greater good. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic luminary, saw justice as fundamental to all virtues, inspiring us to stand for fairness in all aspects of life. Justice, righteousness, standing up for what's right, regardless of the popular opinion, guys. That's the thing. Like, the truth is what it is. Biden is too old to be president. Trump, too corrupt. Felon, right? So you're telling me an American. I know I'm going to piss some people off here on both sides here, but the truth is what it is, right, guys? They're both old as fuck. They both have, tons of corruption hanging around them. And America is supposed to be the most powerful nation in the world, and this is what we got? Okay, guys, that's the truth, right? That is what it is. Next, courage, the essence of bravery. Stoicism teaches that true courage lies in facing life challenges head on, seeing them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, believe that our capacity for bravery is tested and revealed during hardships, urging us to confront adversity with resilience. That's true. You will not find a success story without a struggle story. I am telling you that right now. You will not find a success story without a struggle story. It is a necessary ingredient for success. You got to sprinkle some of that in there. Sometimes you got to sprinkle a lot of that in there. Number 3, temperance, the art of balance. The virtue of temperance is about finding the golden mean in life. It's not just about self-control, but about living in a balanced, moderate way. Aristotle's concept of the golden mean is central here, advocating for a balanced approach to courage and all other aspects of life, right? So, hey, if I'm 100% courage and I go running into that machine gun nest, might not work out so good. I may have courage, but that's when we pause, we don't react, and then we focus on the task at hand and come up with a better plan and put our actions into that. Balance. Living well within our means, right? Temperance. Not indulging in excess luxuries, especially for the purpose of impressing others. And number 4, the fourth pillar of Stoic virtue is wisdom. Wisdom in Stoicism is the ability to navigate life with knowledge and insight. It involves listening more, observing keenly, and listening and learning continually. The Stoics, like Zeno, believe wisdom comes from understanding life and ourselves. Life and ourselves, self-awareness, guys, guiding us to make informed, ethical decisions. Now, there are the 4 Stoic virtues: justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom. And again, fortitude is courage, guys. It is the strength of mind to endure, right? So I wanted to share these 4 pillars because, again, they're like core values. They're the 4 pillars of Stoic virtue. And then again, there's some 10 principles here that I also have on the website. We'll touch on it again, but really, I wanted to talk about the core fundamental beliefs of Stoicism. Again, justice, doing the right thing. It's all about righteousness, courage, having that strength to deal with life head on, because it's always going to punch you in the face. What kind of boxer are you? Remember that lesson, guys. Temperance. I show my shoes. Both of my main pair of boots that I wear, my dress boots that I wear, now have holes in them, and both of my walking shoes now have holes in them. Again, they still work, and it's just a test of my temperance and moderation. I don't need to go out there and be flashy. I don't need to go out there and waste money on clothing to try and impress people that I'll never even know or like. This is the practical application, the implementation of Stoicism in my life. It is not easy. It is not easy, but it is what is necessary. It's not easy, but it is what's necessary. And on that, I gotta get my butt in the shower. So y'all have the most amazing day.